So today we are checking out 5 knives, most of which are affordable knives. There's going to be one that is not so affordable, but we'll get to it when we get to it. This one is the Keto Ventor, and I really like it. I really do like it. However, there is one issue, and that's it doesn't have a clip. So I wish it did have a clip because it is a great knife. Very ergonomic. I love the way it leans in my hand. This sheep's foot Tanto blade just works for regular use, just in regular cutting purposes. This nice straight edge is going to work good for slicing, and it uses a liner lock with a button. So it acts just like a button lock, but you can disengage it with the liner if you want. They do give you a little bit of access there. But you can just use it like a regular button lock, but you're going to get the strength and the consistency of a liner, which is really cool. The backspacer is a bit large. However, you can take it off. So you can easily just take this off and, not have it there. But I will say it does make it far more ergonomic. So I'm pretty happy with it being there. I definitely took it off and I put it back on. So that says a lot. Geometry is really good on the 14C28N. I do wish there was a plunge grind or a better plunge grind. It's actually not that bad because it's not too tapering. So when you sharpen, you're going to sharpen up the blade. But, I usually want, a good choil. Anyways, awesome knife. And it's like $50. So a great price. Next is the Invictus, the KIZER Invictus. This is a Damned Designs design. Now, the Damned Designs from KIZER that I like the most is the Mad Tanto. I freaking love this knife. It has a drop point American Tanto. And if you look at this, if we compare the two, we have a drop point and a Tanto. Now, most people would say that the drop point's going to be a better blade shape for EDC. However, I'm going to show you why it's not in this case. So first off, the tip. Where does the tip land on both of them? Basically the same spot. So they're both going to be just as good for utility cuts. Now, this one has belly, so it's almost all belly. There's very little flat area. Granted, it's going to cut really well, especially with these ergonomics. These are some of the best ergonomics you'll find on it. It is so comfortable. But it's going to slice really good. However, the Mad Tanto has a straight edge here. So you're going to have the same amount of pressure all the way out and not have any risk of it slipping out of the cut. And it's a dual grind. So it's a hollow here, so it's slicier. And the hollow, with coupled with the straight edge, makes it to where you can do nice extended cuts comfortably. The action is about the same on both of them. This one's just far more broken in because I've had it longer. The micarta, great quality micarta. I like this micarta. KIZER always does a good job with their micarta. I believe it's USA made micarta, so that's always a good thing. The one negative, I would say, or one of the negatives, is the clip, man. It just does not, it looks out of place. First of all, I don't like how they ramp these up, how it's inset, right? But it doesn't look like it was made to be inset. It's a clip that was obviously made to be on top of the surface. It's easy to see. But they're putting a clip that was made and designed for a different knife on this knife. I don't like that. It just looks out of place. It does not look good. And you can see it. It just, it doesn't look good. It looks like it belongs on a different knife. So that is definitely a negative. The other one is the Mad Tanto has a way better sharpening tool and plunge grind, and that's not even debatable. That also acts as a finger choil, but regardless of the finger choil, it gives you plenty of distance from the edge from the plunge grind, so you have clearance when you sharpen. So yeah, man, I keep saying best damn. Damned Designs, not best damn designs, just Damned Designs. Great knives. I do like their designs quite a bit. And KIZER does a really good job executing designs. Rock solid lockup, super smooth, no failure, very, very ergonomic. Micarta backspacer to match the scales. I like it a lot. I think these knives are great knives. And ever since they even came out, Damned Designs has been doing a good job. Next. Now this next one, this one's the one that I spoke about at the beginning that I think is overpriced. So this is the KANSEPT Cryo. Now I love the Cryo. The Cryo comes in a lot of different versions. They have titanium, solid titanium ones. I think they have a small and a large. Different blade steels. This one is a S35VN version with carbon fiber, but they have micarta ones. They have G10 ones. So there is a lot of different prices here. So you can get the more affordable one. I just want to be clear. You absolutely can get the more affordable one. However, this one, $150. I don't see the price. I can't see $150 here. Then after charging you $150, they didn't even give you a titanium clip. They gave you a regular spring pocket clip that you expect on a $40 knife. That and with button screws. So I absolutely don't see $150 here. I see like $90 here. Maybe even like 80, because carbon fiber, while carbon fiber is, you know, more expensive than G10, it's not like it's way more expensive. S35VN is a great steel. This is very ergonomic. The action is super good, super snappy flipping action, great reverse flick, great thumb flick, nice and smooth for the most part. Like I said, very ergonomic. It's a great knife, but check this out. It's hard for me not to bring this knife up in just about every video. I know you guys might be getting sick of it at this point because I bring it up constantly. There's a reason for that. It's because anytime I come up with a category or of a video, it fits in so many videos. Like I could just literally place it in just about any video. And this one, even being an affordable knife, this is 100% an affordable knife. 100% USA made. Rex 45. Yes, it's FRN, but the best FRN you could buy for 135, 140 bucks, something like that. This one's the Rex 45 GP Knives exclusive. So I think this one's like 140, 145, something like that. They have a $135 version in M4 and DLC. That's a Blade HQ exclusive. That one has the mint colored FRN, so it's the same handle that's just like a light green with M4 with a DLC coating for 135 bucks. Think about that. DLC, M4, USA made, ball lock for 135 bucks. So yeah, I don't see the price here. In this case, why wouldn't you just get the better steel, better heat treatment, better everything, better lock, better literally everything. Very lightweight. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, it's difficult not to recommend it. I'm very tempted to get the Blade HQ exclusive M4 version. I might have to get it because it's hard not to buy. I mean, you can't beat that. Like, that's just a phenomenal price. So I think I've talked enough about the Manix 2. I don't think I have to go into it much, but you know, I had to bring it up at least in this video just to make my point. This is a great knife. I like the knife a lot. I do. 100%. However, it's not, in this case, it's not a great price. I just don't see it. And then there's one other little thing. Now, this is going to go away, but when I go to close it, there's a spot right there. You see how it fell into there? I can feel the detent, like there's like a dot there. However, it's going to wear in because I can tell it's like 90% gone after flipping it like 100 times. So it's not even worth bringing up. It is nice and smooth, but it is something I felt directly out of the box that was worrisome at first. But now I can tell it's going to be wore in after another 50 flips or so. Next, the Migon Muaro. Now, the Muaro comes in multiple different versions. You have a liner lock version, which is like under 50 bucks. You have a full titanium version, I believe an S90V. I think it might be M390, but regardless, awesome knife. Titanium frame locks done really well. And this one is micarta with a crossbar lock. So arguably this is going to be, well, not even arguably, it's going to be a stronger locking mechanism than the liner lock. Now, the liner lock might have a more crispier detent, but they didn't do a bad job with their crossbar lock. They did actually a pretty damn good job with it. The whole deployment just works. You can easily reverse or thumb flick this knife or roll it open. The crossbar lock is very easy to get to, or, you know, it's grippy and very easy to disengage. Blade steel's 14C28N with a nice slicey geometry, so it's going to cut really well, and it's very ergonomic. So there's a lot of great qualities to this, and it comes with a titanium mill pocket clip. Titanium mill pocket clip, and it works well. Yes, it can have a little bit more room under there for thick jeans, but it works just fine in regular jeans. And then we have a G10 backspacer. Steel liners. And yeah, it's a damn good knife. TA hardware all the way around. There's not very many negatives here. Rock solid lockup. Super duper smooth. Writing on ceramic caged bearings. Plenty of room under here to sharpen it up on a stone with the plunge grind. So yeah, this is definitely one I recommend. As far as negatives go, there's not really many negatives on this one. Not that like just stand out. I could say that the micarta, it'd be nice if it was a little bit better quality. Not that it's bad quality. It does fit the price range, I'll say that. But, you know, I tend to lean more towards, I like good quality micarta. This stuff's mediocre. It's okay. It's not bad micarta. It's okay. And it definitely fits this price point, so I guess I would expect it. And then last, the Saivian ST19. Now, I am bringing this one up as a super affordable knife. For under $30, I believe it is. They're between 20 and 30 bucks. This is a great knife. The fit, the finish, the detent, the action, all of that is on point. They even give you good access to the lock bar. The blade steel is a D2 blade steel. I think they're starting to use 14C, not on this model, but on other models. The action, super good, great detent. 10 years ago, you did not see detents like this on budget knives. Not this good, at least. Great hole deployment. It's nice and sharp. This is when I talk about fullers that are not sharp, this is what I mean. Like, you want to make them like this. Yes, it has a tiny chamfer around the edge, but it's not chamfered so much that it can't grip you. You can use your skin. It's just easy to use, even though it's a small hole. Very ergonomic. It does push you down just a little bit with the flipper tab, but it's not bad. And I can definitely use it relatively long term. Deep carry clip that's inset, but it does have button screws, G10 backspacer, and it has a little hidden lanyard back there. Very, very smooth on the drop, damn near fall shut. Now, like I was saying, this is a very budget knife. So it does have, while it has a great quality feel to it for the price, it still feels like a budget knife, right? It doesn't feel like a premium knife that's low cost. It feels like a budget knife that, it feels like a $20, $30 knife in today's market. And 5 years ago's market, it's a $50 knife. So, granted, we've had inflation, so that's definitely happening. But what I mean is just that knives today at this price point are able to hit marks that we were arguing for $100 knives to make. So this is a good knife. Granted, it's not going to be, a premium knife in any way, shape, or form, but if you're just looking for a beater, to beat on and sharpen up and keep nice and sharp and have a nice tool in your pocket, Saivian has some good knives. As far as negatives go, I'm not going to beat it up. It's like I said, it's such an affordable knife. I can't argue anything. T6s, sharpen tool and plunge grind, like that'd really be it. Other than that, the lockup is rock solid. No failure. So, I really can't bitch for the price. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace.